I mean, that's the trouble with these mega celebrities, Frank. They think you're always going to be pleased to see them, but they need guidelines and parameters like anyone else.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
I mean, I admire Jackson.
Oh, Jackson's the consummate weirdo entertainer.
Absolutely. I mean, he's had his fair share of problems, but Jackson would be welcome to join the wife and myself for a week's camping in North Wales if he so wished.
As long as he mucks in with the chores, eh, George?
Oh, you have to muck in with the chores, Frank, yes. And refrain from going, the old bleeding sign. I'll explain that to him all on day one with a threat of a slap and everything would be hunky-dory. But if Presley turned up wanting to join her husband on holiday and wasn't prepared to pull her weight round the campsite, I should say, oi, Presley, no! Some of us are trying to make this holiday a success, but you just lays around all day looking like your dad. Now get up off your fat, celebrity pampered arse and empty the chemical toilets!
She'd be chasing, George. I mean, if Richard turned up at our house with his acoustic guitar to serenade the wife and I with summer holiday, we'd welcome him in with open arms for an enjoyable trip down musical memory lane. But if Richard's turned up with Woods, Watt, Wyman and Jagger in tow, amplifiers, drum kits, the lot, and started bashing out honky-tonk woman at 1,000 decibels in our front room, I'll be out the main junction box under the stairs in a flash. When? Off. Oi! Stones! No! Give them all a slap. This is not the time or the place for a spontaneous reunion. Now up pitch!
Not very likely, though, is it, Frank?
What do you mean? I'm as good as them. I'm as good as any of these people. There's nothing wrong with me.
No, I mean, it's not very likely that Richard and Richards and all the other Stones turn up at your house on the very same day, what with their varied schedules and that.
George, I meant on separate occasions. You are a tit sometimes.
Look at what's happened. I've had burglars. They've come in while I was out. They've stolen all my wife's things. All her jewellery, all her personal effects, her clothes, just gone. I can't believe it. The small person's clothes, its toys, all gone too. And the wife and the small person, they've taken them too. None of my stuff's gone, just theirs. Look, they've even left a note. We've left you. I just can't puzzle it out. I mean, why would anyone do such a thing?
Here we are then. Evening, Ken.
Oh, evening, Barry. Hello, Tom. Nice to see you.
And you, Ken. This is Dominic.
Dominic's Tom's mate.
Evening. Well, what are you drinking?
Yeah, a pint of bitter, please, Ken.
I'll have the same.
Me too, please.
You sure? You don't have to, you know. They do everything. Cherry brandy, baby shower.
Dad, we like bitter. It's what we drink.
What, like men?
We are men.
Yes, I suppose you are, really. Yes. Excellent. Jolly good. Yeah. Oh, well. To men and beer. Men and beer. Grr. Lovely.
I'm just going to the toilet.
Why, you meeting someone?
Oh, for goodness sake, Dad. Look, I need to go too, Dom. Follow me.
What, you're both going to the loo?
Yes. Dominic and I want to go for a pee. Is that okay?
Yes, of course he is. Fine.
Well, he's looking fine, your boy.
Yes, he's just gone for a pee with Dominic. So he should be in the urinal by now, standing side by side, staring silently ahead. Should be finished about now and doing out their flies, each doing out their own flies. And should be back any minute now. Oh, and here they come. Oh, isn't that excellent, Ken? My son Tom and his boyfriend Dominic went to the loo and they didn't have sex.
hustle and 3 goals. You've just come out of the shower, you smell nice. No wonder you're the toast of Tyneside.
Niola didn't didn't know about that. Pero contest the lato, brilliant support from the lads, really, like.
Modest as ever, Julio. But that was a little touch of South American magic when you chipped the keeper from 30 yards. Talk us through it, will you?
In Cantello, I may remember tutto so the keeper off his line, then Fandaro tutte mette vete tutta paro metto, and I've just hit it 1-0.
Amazing. So your football's certainly not been affected by the climate here, Julio. It's hot where you come from. What do you think of the weather here?
Eritaro kuso mi misto na a tanto cold wind coming off the Ural. Icy conditions the need like. When Tata Antokos had a fifth in ma arototo warm front from the Atlantic, Keith the Tokoromonto giving us a couple of pleasant days at the start of the week. Then the day, then that battle, death the 2 doth 26 Fahrenheit minus 2 centigrade. Ooh, wrap up warm like.
Julio Giordio, footballer, gentleman and former meteorological student at Bogota University. Barry. Oh, yes, Pavarotti's good, Domingo's good, Carreras ain't bad for a short arse. But in a world of singing, the biscuit really has to go to Inglesias. There's nothing more pleasurable in life than driving along a regular 65 miles an hour with Inglesias coming out of stereo.
Better to have him on the stereo, hey Frank, and on the road next year. Way them Latin types drive.
Right there, George. I mean, don't get me wrong, I admire Iglesias' superb singing. But if I was queuing up at the lights on the A316, you know, that filter you over onto the 412, and Iglesias come up the inside of the queue, try to cut in front of me...
You wouldn't give him an inch.
I would be that far away from the car in front, wind down the electric windows. Oi, Iglesias, no! I admire the superb tropical rhythms of your singing voice, but not your filthy driving manners. The queue for these lights start back there. Put your car in reverse, go back and begin at the Beguine.
Right, Frank. I mean, what would happen to the fabric of our society if we allowed our top international singing stars to forget basic road manners?
There'd be anarchy.
I mean, I admire Humperdinck.
Oh, the wife and I semi-worship Humperdinck.
If I'm approaching a roundabout with the intention of turning left, I'm signalling, suddenly, vroom! Who's this coming up the inside in this silver cloud? It's only Humperdinck. And what he shunted me.
Jesus, what a pillock.
I'll be out there like a shot, Frank, I'll tell you. Give him a slap and say, oi, Humperdinck, no, I admire your no-nonsense musicality, but not your nonsense driving. And no, I will not please release you until you have provided your full insurance details, you hairy-faced, silver-throated tosspot.
You'd have right on your side there, George. I mean, I admire Como.
Oh, everyone admires Como.
Indeed. But if I saw him driving along and there's a bus in front of him indicating to pull out and Como ignores it, drives straight past, causing the bus to brake, I'll be up there like a shot. Oi, Como, no! This is not one of your magic moments. A bus has right of way!
Fair-minded words, Frank. I mean, it's just selfish, isn't it, the way these celebrities think they own the road? I mean, if I'm driving down the M25, it's coned off down to one lane, they've coned up the other 2 lanes.
What is it, roadworks?
No, there's no roadworks, Frank. No, it's Doonigan.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. He's only got them to cone off 2 lanes so he can sit there in his rocking chair singing a thoroughly pleasant, relaxing song.
What a tit!
I'll tell you what, there'd be no holding me back, Frank. I'll be over there like a shot. Kick his rocking chair from under him, smack his head off the hard shoulder, nut him and say, oi, Doonigan, no! No one regrets the demise of your television show more than me, but your current antics are causing a 10-mile tailback. You are the arsehole of the Emerald Isle, you polo neck under a V-neck sweatered, thoroughly pleasant chap.
I mean, it's the kind of money these people earn. It breeds irresponsibility.
I'm completely lost touch with reality.
Animals.